Hi, it's Paul Sackett, Good News Planet. I'm speaking to Susan Marinoff-Zausner. Hi, Susan. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. How are you?
Okay, good. You're the president of the Intrepid Museum, and the Intrepid Museum is reopening, let's say, today, December 21st, after the hurricane and Sandy repairs are completed, and you have some special offer for people coming there. And so tell us what's going on at the Intrepid.
Yeah, I mean, you just mentioned a lot of it. We were very excited after what was 8 weeks of being closed due to flooding on our pier, which completely knocked out all of our electrical systems and fire safety systems and life safety systems, and our redundant power, our generator. And because of the redundant power getting flooded and blowing out, we actually lost the air pressure that was in our pavilion covering the shuttle. And so the pavilion no longer exists, and we're rebuilding that. But we had quite a team working over these 8 weeks to expedite our reopening. And I'm happy to say that we cut a ribbon this morning, and there was a line outside. And we feel great that we finally have the opportunity again to give back to our community and give back to our youth and our heroes, which is what we do every day. We have our Welcome Center won't be open until the spring, and our Shuttle experience won't be open until the spring, but the rest of our complex is open and running.
Well, you're a beautiful ship, a great ship. You do great programs on there, and you have many events that are good for the world. Tell us a little bit about what happens on the Intrepid.
Well, we're by definition, we are a not-for-profit, a 501c3 educational institution, and we focus quite a bit on science, technology, engineering, and math. And so we have 1 million visitors that come through, and they enjoy the experience of learning about sea, air, and space. It's told through the story of Intrepid and its service in 1943 through the present time as serving as a cultural institution. And we also have over 800 educational programs each year where we serve K through 12 in science, technology, engineering, and math, as I mentioned, and also in history and leadership. So there is inherently this amazing ability to interact and engage with the artifacts itself. So there's the Intrepid, and there's the Growler submarine, and there are all the aircraft, 29 aircraft, the Concorde, and it makes for a very exciting experience, a fun experience, and you walk out learning something.
You know, and it's a very large ship. You know, you say the word Concorde, but anybody who might not know what the Concorde is, that's a little small plane, right?
The Concorde aircraft? No, not quite a small plane. It was the fastest commercial aircraft, as you know. And we also have actually the fastest, what was military aircraft in the Blackbird and the A-12. So it's quite a collection here, and I think anybody and everybody finds something of interest for them.
And the space shuttle, that's sort of new, right?
Yeah, the space shuttle came over to us in June and was lifted onto the flight deck, and we opened up the experience on July 19th. Unfortunately, with the storm taking the actual pavilion part away, one can actually see temporarily the shuttle in all its glory up on the flight deck, but we will shortly be covering her with a protective covering for the severe winter months so that she's just wholly protected, and then we'll be rebuilding the experience in the spring.
For the young people, I know you mentioned a lot about educational programs. So for young, what kinds of opportunities are there for parents to take their children to?
Well, everything is very interactive. So we particularly have one space called the Explorium, and it has what we call these 16 interactive exhibits. And that means you can climb on them, you can touch them, you can see how you can learn how a boat floats, either in sophisticated terms or in a little bit more elementary terms, so that there is an appeal for everybody. You can go to a simulation of what is the captain's bridge. You can sit in a helicopter. You can sit in the cockpit of an airplane. So very engaging, very interactive. There is a lot of technology that you happen to be learning without even realizing it, and some of the sciences. It could be about how catapults work, or about landing on a 900-foot runway, which is essentially what the flight deck was at the time of commission, when the ship was in commission. there are former crew members that are here every day, and the former crew members are those who actually served on the Intrepid in its time of service. And I will say that kids get so excited to see real heroes taking them around or have real heroes taking them around. So it's endless. And again, you can go into the submarine, you can go up to the real captain's bridge, you can walk the flight deck, there are educational stations everywhere. There's a whole host of things to do, and that's without any special programming. Then we often have special programming in addition to all of that on the weekends.
How about for the over 50 community?
Well, the over 50 community, again, our history is about World War II. It's about Vietnam, the Cold War, NASA recovery. We recovered a Mercury and a Gemini capsule and astronauts, and I think that it's touching upon the decades that we've all lived through and how it's affected the rest of the nation in technology growth, in political growth. So I think there's something for everyone here.
I think the last time I was over there at a Wounded Warrior event, and the Roots were playing, and raised some money for Wounded Warriors. Is that Bob Hope photo still there somewhere? Does that ring a bell?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Oh, okay. You just have so many memories on. Thanks for the memories, right? It's all what you're about, and you guys do a great job. Any function that we've ever covered over there has always been first class, and you're an institution, and we're so happy that you're back. And tell us about this free promotion of, I guess, buy one, take one. What is it?
It's a buy one get one free through February, through a date in February, I think mid-February, and we just want to say thank you to the community. You know, it's been very important for us during the time of closure. I think you never realize how much you miss something until you don't have it, and we have a very passionate staff who likes to give back, and we feel good when we leave every day that we have either taught our youth or we have given the adults or the international folks that come to visit us a great experience, and so we're just very happy to be open again, serving the community, and we just feel really good about that.
And there's a lot of great information on their website, very simple to go through, and there's a nice big button on the top there that says donate, 30th anniversary, and a lot of good things happening at the Intrepid. Well, congratulations for opening today. Last question is, what's good news for you?
What's good news for me?
Yes.
The good news for me was that we did open today. The good news is that we'll be hitting 1 million visitors this year, even with the closure of Hurricane Sandy. And so all around, everything is very exciting, and I really appreciate your time.
Okay, Susan, and we appreciate all the good things you all are doing. So you used the big scissors to open up that, cut the ribbon.
Absolutely. You have to make it dramatic, right? It was a very special moment. It was actually a school from the Bronx, PS6, and our former crew members, and those two groups are exactly the representation of who we like to serve.
Beautiful. Okay. Thanks so much, and happy holiday season to you and everybody over at the Intrepid.
Thank you very much. Same to you.
Take care.
Okay, you too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.